Well, the big story, obviously, getting you ready for Coastal's opening game. It's at 4 o'clock. We actually have two games here in Conway. Duke taking on Indiana at 11. And, of course, the Chants starting the season ranked 18th in the nation. Let's go ahead and start with getting you out the door. Temperatures right now in the 40s and 50s. And, yeah, it's still partly cloudy skies out there. But don't get used to it forever, because we are going to be looking at clouds increasing throughout the day. 45 degrees right now in Murrells Inlet, 45 at Coastal Carolina, 50s for the beaches, 54 there in North Myrtle, and 54 in Myrtle Beach. Your 12-hour planner, the clouds increase quickly throughout the day. We'll call it mostly cloudy by the middle of the day. How about overcast by the afternoon? Temperature sitting in the low to mid 60s today, and then we give you the first alert to more overcast skies for a cloudy weekend on tap. Here's how it all shapes up. Notice those clouds thicken up by the middle of the morning and into the middle of the day. We'll only continue to watch that, and that next system comes rolling in with the rain and snow that you're seeing on the map there across Kentucky. That's going to be sliding its way in with just a couple of isolated showers there on Saturday. So here's the latest thoughts on opening weekend for the Chants. George Mason, of course, the first game, 4 o'clock today, 3 p.m. for tomorrow if you're coming out for Indiana, and 3 p.m. again for Duke. That will help out with the cooler temperatures. At least you'll get the game in a little bit earlier, meaning you won't have to deal with the 30s as much, but expect the colder temperatures each day that you're coming back out to the Palace. Of course, if you're not coming out here the weekend, regardless of where you're headed, holding on to the 30s for Sunday morning, not to mention just touching the upper 40s for Sunday afternoon. We're holding on to just a couple of stray showers as we head into that forecast for the start of the weekend. Next week, giving the first alert to a little bit more of a warm-up. Milder weather comes rolling in. Some good news there. And your temperatures, they'll climb into the upper 60s, lower 70s as we head into that forecast. 71 degrees on Thursday. Not to mention, as we warm up, we'll also bring back in the pollen with it. So the pollen taking a little bit of a back seat Saturday, Sunday. It'll be back in full force as we head into next week. Of course, your 10-day forecast coming up in just minutes.